Hey y'all, I forgot a really important haul that I got from Fashionphile. And I'm standing in front of my beautiful Prada, which I'm likely going to sell. I don't know. I think that's one I could get the most for. I also do have a Chanel and a Dior over there that I'm going to probably sell. Back to Fashionphile. And I've been having a really good experience with them. And I'm going to do an unboxing. I have not seen this bag yet. It is a Speedy. It's one I've wanted for years. And it finally came up, I guess, because all the new Speedies that are coming out, that are rehashing. This is why I got this color. The white monogram multicolor on white. They also have it on black. This is the Ursula. I did a haul the other day. But I got this in lieu of getting the new Speedy because everything's going to be that new Speedy, everybody. And I like that. It's a big bag. It's heavy because it's real brass. Sort of like Coach's. It's real brass. So I decided to get another Speedy. And this is lightly loved, so it's not perfect by any means, but it's the one with the flowers. And this one is called the Monogram Roses Speedy 30. And I've always loved, as far as a Speedy goes, I want a larger one. I used to have the bandolier, and I sold it back. I sold it to, I think, the Real. And because it's reinforced on the sides and has a shoulder strap. But really, you know, this got a little bit, I'll just show you. It's got a little bit of patina on the hands. I don't see a lot of wear on the corners or the bottom. You always check it first, y'all. Because once you take this off, you own it. See this little sign where it says little pair of scissors right there? Can y'all see that? And that means you cut it. You cut that off, you own it. The leather is lightly loved. No smell. Sometimes they can have a musty smell because somebody has had them in their home. And it's pretty deep. The thing about Speedies is it's very hard to get in and out of them. But this one, because it's been worn, it's actually pretty easy to get in and out of this. It did not come with its lock and key. I'm noticing there's a little thing. There is no lock. It would go to that right there. Or maybe it's in the pocket. No, there's not one in the pocket. I have to check and make sure that that was understood, that all you get is the purse. There is no dust bag. There's no Louis Vuitton dust bag with this. There is no, it looks like there's no key or keys or lock. But I still like it. I am going to go ahead and go back and check and make sure that was part of the deal. Let me get my glasses off so it's not reflecting. Because otherwise I'm going to say, hey, do I need to return this, or do y'all want to ship me a key? I will tell you this. I have another lock and keys, and honestly, that's not that important to me. I just think this is a really pretty Louis Vuitton, and also the certificate of authenticity, should you keep it, which I think I will, you keep that with this bag. Matter of fact, I'm going to start keeping them in the bottom of the bag so I don't lose them like I did a Van Cleef and Arpels necklace, which I won't get into all that, but I ended up finding it. Praise God, he helped me. And so I ended up being able to prove that for a claim that I had to make with them, with the Real. But this is from Fashionphile, who I've had a much better relationship with, to be honest. See, down here, the painting is there. This is hand painted. And then it's up there on this side. And I just think that's kind of a cool thing for spring and summer. It's a fun bag. It's a specialty bag. Eventually, they won't have these anymore. Sort of like the monogram, the Murakami monogram multi-color, which is coming back. They just reissued that. It's a little bit updated with a little bow on the Speedy. So, I don't know. I like this. I feel like it's in good shape. Again, I'm not happy that I don't see the lock and keys or the Louis Vuitton dust bag. Usually, they will have it in the Fashionphile bag, which they did. They put this in a Fashionphile bag. But if there's anything extra, they'll have it in the Fashionphile bag, and there is nothing. There is no Louis Vuitton dust bag, and almost every Louis Vuitton comes with one, so kind of surprised they didn't include it, but that just means the original owner who sold this no longer had it. Maybe they never planned to sell it, and that's what Happened to me when I first lost my receipt to Van Cleef & Arpels. I never thought I'd sell it, but I did. So, but luckily I found the receipt. So now I keep them in the bag, in the bottom of the bag, just in the bottom, or in the side pocket. But I don't keep them in my receipts file anymore because that's how I lost the other one. It wasn't in the receipts file because I hadn't kept my filing up. But anyway, what do y'all think? Do you think that's pretty? I could really even go with what I'm wearing. It's just kind of springy, and it's got the orange and hot pink. That's got orange and hot pink. Again, this is just good for jeans every day. This is not a fancy bag. This is a worn bag. It's an everyday bag, so I think I'm going to keep it. But I'm going to inquire about the key and they call it clochette. The lock. Anyway, comment below. What do you think? When I told you that I had done my last purchases for a long time, I feel like I've kind of over purchased. I can go into that sometime about why I might be doing that. You know, you can call it, I'll just show you. These were the ones that I purchased lately, or the last ones. These are the last ones. I got some Brahmins, and I got this. I did this in another video. The bell bottom, blue, large Duxbury, the Empower Tangsy, and I think this is called the Daisy. It's just a wristlet, but I did end up getting this because I do like the color. I just didn't like it in a full purse. And then also I got this little, I think it's called a cami. I just put this back. What's it called? Hold on. Again, I'm keeping it in the purse, and this is such a big card for a small purse. It's called the cami. That's the style. And then the color is the Coral Snapdragon Lokilani. So it's kind of like a Hawaiian look, I guess, and it kind of does look like that. Anyway, so these are the ones that I had bought recently, and these are my last ones. Besides my relationship with Fashionphile. So it's actually these four. The Fashionphile, hand-painted, Speedy monogram roses is the name of it. Those are roses. And then these Brahmins. And that's it. That's the collection for quite a while, and I'm going to be selling some. So love your thoughts. Love your thoughts, y'all. And I will talk to you again soon. Love you. And don't forget to go over to my other channel. I am going to start doing the walk through the Bible again. I'm just doing it a day at a time. I'm not going to put dates on it. It's just when I can. But I'm also going to insert some devotionals because there's been some really great sermons that I'd like to share my notes with you. I don't ever pretend to be a pastor or anything like that, but I've got some really good notes that I think would be just helpful for anyone. So, and go on over to my Beth Buchanan Pure Bible channel for that. And I love you guys, and I appreciate your support. Be sure and like and encourage some friends to subscribe, because that does help me stay on YouTube and keep in their rotation. Okay? Alright, I love you guys. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!